Hello everyone and welcome back to Village Life. Now in the last one we got Morgan pregnant and we found a lot of interest for Eli, as well as we started unlocking things in the game. Now the first thing I would like to do is, as you can see, we have unlocked the flute, so we can start crafting that, as well as we have unlocked the grass and we can start gathering that. Now grass is something I would like to start gathering instantly, and we can also see it's still unlocking the workbench. Kind of lost the name for it for a quick second there. Now one of the things I would really like to start unlocking, other than carrying the grass, I would just start unlocking, because unlocking takes time. We go to the buildings, because the bigger your family gets, or the bigger your village gets, the more cravings there are for fires. So the flint fire is very nice for the amount of people we have right now, but if we had like 15 members of the village, they would probably like a sandstone fire instead, so we will start unlocking the sandstone, and that would take 12 hours, which is a fair amount of time, as well as we can start unlocking the fencing dummy and the skipping rope. But I know that Morgan wanted the skipping rope, so I think we'll be unlocking that. That will only take 2 hours. That's fine. We can live with that. But yeah, let's go and actually start gathering some grass. It will only take 2 minutes, but other than that, we need some stuff to actually do the different things. But we can craft the items if we have the items. Oh, did you fall, Alma? And we need some string as well. Oh yeah, we can only craft one item at a time, because this workbench is only one crafting table at the moment, so obviously we can only craft one thing. Stupid me. That's the difficult part with you have been so far in the game before that you go, oh, I'm just gonna do, oh wait, I can't do that. And I take myself in that in basically every game I replay. It's kind of like, oh yeah, I can't do that yet. Meh. Anyway, the other thing that's also happened when I logged into the game again, just making some scrabbles around, and commercials. Are you kidding me? Look at the gym collection we have right now. They had kind of boomed me with commercials the other day, yesterday rather, because that was when I recorded. And I've just been watching commercials. Usually you don't want to be bombarded with commercials, but in this case I actually don't mind it at all. But as you can see here, when I opened the thing again, I didn't know why they didn't actually register it when I was playing the first time. But as you can see here, we got the village builder achievement, the first one, where you can light a fire and build a shelter. That should basically have it should have shown throughout the first the last episode, but it didn't for some reason. But anyway, we get 2 gems for that, as well as Love Light. We sent a date request, which it didn't register either, so it's rather nice it registered now, but we got a little from that. And now, speaking of date requests, we also had a marriage proposal from the... oh, that's the wrong one. Eli got a marriage proposal from the other part, so let's actually reply to it, because of course we want them to marry, because why not? We can help each other either. Eli said yes, marrying 20 people, it's time for a wedding, yes, attend. Now it's going to be interesting to see if Eli is going to come to us, or if he's going to move to the other village, which is actually a kind of thing I actually like about this game, is that you help each other that way, and you kind of expand each other's villages by helping each other with sending eligible bachelors or bachelorettes around. Anyway, it's gonna be very exciting to see. Let's see here. Oh, we won Penelope. I have to learn her name correctly. Penelope, because it's like the E over the E's, so I'm guessing it's Penelope. Don't correct me on that, guys. I'm not very good with names. I will probably state that a ton of times. Anyway, with Penelope moving into a village, we actually need to make a new shelter. Because, obviously, they cannot move into the shack or the shelter. You call it a shack because it's kind of like just some sticks and a little hay on the top or grass on the top. It's actually very nice to sleep in, like if you are out with scouts and such and you make your own little like shack or whatever. I'm rambling away, as always. Anyway, that means we will have to build another little shelter. Yes. That means we just, let's just move this a little to this side and this one a little to this side. Oh yeah, I also rearranged the city a little bit, so it kind of reminiscent a little bit of what my old city looks like, because I kind of like it that way. Let's correct, create the string so we can start collecting the grass, so we can start building the farm, and we can start farming. You kind of get the gist of this. But yeah, we will be building the shelter here. Let's put it right there. We need some vines. We will have Fallon, who has actually come of age. As we just saw, I accidentally pressed on life events instead of relationships. But Fallon has come of age, so let's go and view that. Here we do. Congratulations, one of your villagers has turned 13. Once your villagers become teenagers, they can perform tasks, which is awesome. Select one of the skills to make the task go quicker. Indeed. Now, Fallon, his mom and dad, I was kind of like, how was this, how did it win again? But they are foresters, and I actually think I will make Fallon a forester as well, because then we have a triple beneficiary for all this. I was slightly tired today, I'm very sorry guys. But you can see forestry would take 4 times quicker with her, which is very good. So we will just do that. That would be nice, and we go and whoop, lumberjack. We got another achievement, and it actually instantly showed, which is nice. Oh, wrong one. So let's go see this one. Make one villager a master forester. Great, we can always use that. And let's build the shack. Here we go. We'll have Eli build that because he's gonna be his little love shelter. I keep calling it a shack. It's a shelter. The game says it so. Anyway. While we wait for that. Oh, the string was done, which is fantastic. That means we'll just be gathering some grass. And let's have Fallon do that because it will only take like 30 seconds, which is fantastic. How much do we need to actually build the farmhouse? We need 2 times, so it would take 1 minute. It's fantastic. It goes so fast, everything. Anyway, here we can see Eli and Penelope can move in here, which is great. And as well as we have... oh yeah, about that Morgan being pregnant, let's give birth to our little girl that's now ready to be born, like, many hours later. Come on. Apparently I had to press 4 times. Like, seemingly my screen is not that sensible. Yeah, that's the word. I'm a little tired today because I had to take a lot of hay fever medication, and that makes me instantly tired. So what should we call this girl? Now we have Alma and we have Sebastian, which were the first daughter and son of the pair. So should we go with Danish names, or let's try and see where we can. Elsa, no. Oh, that's actually a Danish name, Astrid or Estrid. I cannot pronounce for things for me today. That's awful. Well, let's call her Astrid. I don't know if that's the way you pronounce it in English, but it's definitely not the way you pronounce it in Danish. Anyway, we have a little girl, and we have the new achievement called Baby Boomer. We're just like swimming in achievements today. Are you kidding me? Okay, Deliver one baby in your village. Great. And the next one is like 15 children. Oh, goodness gracious. Anyway, let's see here. We should also actually start crafting the flute. And we need 10 for that. We can have... we don't actually have any miners. Nope. Oh, we actually have Penelope that can mine a little bit. So let's have her do that. So we can start crafting a flute so they have a fun item and that's nice. Not really that we need it because we don't need more happiness points right now. Because I have discovered by actually making another game on my phone and then tap it through very quickly. I found out it's still level 5 where the river rescue starts. So we will not be going to level 5 just as of yet. Because we want to be very prepared for the events to come, because it's good to be prepared. It's always good to have a plan and a game plan. And with me playing this game for a while, I kind of know it's good to be in good time. Or at least it will help you out. It's still a great game if you just power through it. But it makes it more livable, or like you get more into it if you take it relaxed and you plan things out. Oh, that's what I experience. My experience can be different from everyone else's, of course. But let's start building the farmhouse. It would take 4 hours.
Yeah.
So that would probably not be in this episode. That would finish off. Now the last thing I think we can do is that I believe it is in level 4 that the flower bed is able, the little flower bed quest is, you are able to do that. So basically, as we can do, we can start gathering some mud. We have Fallon do that because she's a very good forester. And that's I'll ask for the seeds later. So things can be progressive. Now let's see, we have that, and we're almost done with that. How are our food resources? Well, they're very well built up. Again, I put food and water in before the episode, so there's no problem there. Anyway, now we have a happy, very happy. Let's go.
Yeah.
We have a very happy Eli because now he's married. Penelope, what was she again? Strength-wise. She's also a forester actually, so her child will be forester. And what was Eli? That was Austin. Eli was a gatherer, so it's a forester and gatherer their children will be, and then you can choose their skill from their own. So that's great. We can just go and look at Sebastian and Elle. Why does Astrid not have any family? Wait, what? Okay, just a sec. Wait, what just happened here? Okay, those two are... Yeah, but Astrid was also the daughter of Morgan. Maybe it's just not registered yet, but that kind of looks weird, like it's a baby on its own. It just came out of the bushes everywhere. Anyway, we completed gathering the mud, so that's ready to be built, right? No, it's not. We need more mud. Fallon patchwork. And we already know that's been crafted, so I'm just gonna remove that notification so I don't get confused by it, because that can happen very easily. Anyway, let's see, what do we else have? We actually need some pine for this. So we will have Morgan go and do that, because she can now do that, because she's no longer pregnant. As well as we just finished gathering the tin, so we can have Eli start building the flute. And that would take 10 minutes, as you can see, so... Oh yeah, there was another thing that I could have shown you that you just saw, that there was the 10-minute bar, and on the bottom there was like watch one commercial and get 1 minute off or something. I'm not quite sure. I know you can get items for it after you have... Ooh, there's... For some reason there is a black line on... Yeah, it's also on the recording now. What? Eh? Has it divided the city in 2.5? Oh goodness gracious, is that the sign? Is it that from the east and west line? I do not know. I do not know. Anyway, I actually don't think we can do more in this episode. So until next time, take care guys, and have a fabulous day as they have in this sunny, full little village.